All right, and capturing still images of 7-Eleven engaging in group stalking by virtue of being under a fake sun, the purpose of a light source, which is not the sun, and engineered light, which is not sunlight, is movement in that engineered light, which is achieving ongoing pacing by demons who know what you're doing. The simultaneous action of NMIT 816 walking to their vehicle is the means where this African-American demon-possessed third party, who's engaged in federal stalking as well, is meeting in the path. She's crossing the path while she walks to her vehicle. She also knows that I already documented her license plate. She's group stalking with this demon. That's crossing a path, light activity in the path, and that is 6KHG284. That's facilitation. Those are demons. That's a method of light activity. Okay, that's the P.O.C. And impossible light activity is moving on the black asphalt while you're moving your vehicle around. This isn't even the sun, nor is that sunlight. That's resulting from moving around under what's supposedly sunlight. This is again 1:46 p.m., 7:53 a.m. yesterday. The fake sun was right here. So you're talking about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours to get to the opposite side of the same window at the same building. That's no sun ever in San Diego over Fairfield by Marriott. That's how you know what San Diego Police Department are and what they were doing. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm at 1401 Broadway at the San Diego Police Department, and this fake sun is at the top of my head. While you're listening to and witnessing my documentation of the people of the state and the state, CAL FIRE, they're a bunch of demons and they're sex offenders monitoring, keeping a woman under surveillance in a hotel room, which is a private space, including all of her private moments, her private activity inside of that hotel room, which is public information. Chase is making money while engaging in that pattern of conduct with the people of the state that are group stalking by keeping their feet on the brakes, for example, under a fake sun in the drive-thru of Chase and every other commercial actor where the fake sun is remaining over me in conformity to the pattern of conduct. This is what Alvarado Gardens was doing all day long with the LAPD, a terrorist organization. That's what CAL FIRE is. Okay, so you're looking at 1:47 p.m. fake sun directly over the top. All right, this is engineered light, not sunlight. This is called crossing a path. Just demons maintaining presence, group stalking you. And they also know what you're doing, and they use the hotel doors, and they know that you're documenting them by hotel room number. And so the demonic is underway by the ongoing creation of earthquakes, that which is demons who don't understand how they're going to be prosecuted, thinking that there's some separation between their location at the property in relevant position where they remain, while you're subject to the sound of something running across the ceiling when you're on the third floor of a hotel that's still documenting every single last one of them. That's called malice, however. That's relevant to psychological torture, impunity. That's relevant to how long they're going to sit in federal prison. What you saw was the fake sun, and what you're looking at here is impossible light activity. I'm not at the hallway. I'm in the hotel room now on the third floor facing Motel 6. This is impossible light activity that's appearing through the blinds that are closed. Now, this morning in room 321, while a demon was housekeeping at 7 a.m., stalking me with audible activity is what she was doing. And you saw amber-colored engineered light on the interior of the room at the depths away from the window while the blinds were closed. This is the same building. First of all, that was demonic. That was impossible light activity. This is demonic. This is impossible light activity. This is, again, hours later, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours later, same building. Same hallway on the opposite side of the same hallway. In other words, the fake sun from one side of the building to the opposite side of the building, and the same pattern. And you've already seen the fake sun setting in alignment to my window, not in alignment to the side of the building where the hallway window is. And the fake sun moving as I move. And the evidence of the directed light is the evidence of the fake sun. Okay? This is the entity that is engaged in group stalking, and that's how you're able to capture this. This is not over the hallway window anymore. It's right over my window. That's how I'm able to capture it. If that was the sun over the angle facing 7-Eleven, I'm not going to be able to capture it here. The fake sun is maintaining presence over me in conformity to the pattern of conduct. This is what you're looking at when I'm at my leasing office at Alvarado Gardens. It's remaining directly over the top of my head from the beginning of the workday till the end of the workday in alignment to my bedroom window in conformity to a pattern of conduct. This is moving in real time as I'm at the hallway window where you're looking at the third party that works at 7-Eleven providing an admission that's going to be used against 7-Eleven. And I'm laughing not because it's funny. I'm laughing because the entity is caught up in a pattern of evidence that it can under no circumstances avoid or provide any defense against. It's also serving for the benefit of those understanding the reality of Satan, which you are able to identify through the unnatural environment. It's a scientific impossibility. Sunlight is not going to occur on the inside of the building if that was the sun. First of all, it's not. But even if the sun is something that is if this weren't the specific environment, in other words, the sun is not going to be hunkered down directly above the top of the building. Secondly, the sun that's above us is aiming light at a downward trajectory. You're looking always at the angle that's specific. This is gymnastic type conduct, the trajectory, the angle of light, which you can see as you just pay attention. And it's speaking to what is an ongoing progression on the interior of the building that's absolutely impossible. You're looking at what's deliberate conduct in the path. That's a demon. That's how you're looking at that. The impossible light activity. The fake sun that's moving around the building and it's still present at the same building where I'm capturing again a 70-year-old group stalker this morning at the sunrise, the same building. Again, a demon-possessed group stalker. White women stalking a black woman. That's what you're looking at. And they're in this country, in the world, talking about there's some sense of superiority amongst white people. Satan has been lying to you forever, for years, for decades. Okay, slavery, racism, it's a matter of what is demonic. It's spiritual darkness, and it's a lie out of the pit of hell. This is a demon, and this is a white woman stalking a black woman. And it's also, again, the picture of shame, because this demon knows exactly what I'm stating. And because of the fake sun. It's scientifically impossible that this would be the sun, and it's also over me in San Diego. It's over me in what is Las Vegas. It's over me when I'm literally on the road en route to and from Las Vegas. It's remaining over me in this same position when I'm at my front door at Alvarado Gardens. It's remaining like this when I am literally in Courtyard by Marriott, showing you images while I'm in the parking lot over the top of my head. This is not that, and it remains here all day long. That's how you're recognizing the criminal conduct that she's group stalking with the state. CAL FIRE is a domestic terrorist. And they're demons that know what you're doing on your phone, federal stalking, and they're also demons that are sex offenders keeping you under surveillance in a private space. That's a sex offender having access to minor children, walking around with or without a criminal record, never being prosecuted in the natural. And this represents what is filling all the buildings and all these commercial buildings. They're making millions of dollars in the U.S., keeping American citizens under surveillance, conspiring to murder and kidnap them. And they're doing so through a demonic system that you're looking at every day and you're not paying attention to. All right, that's not the sun moving from the hallway. That impossible light activity that's on the ground as I go to my hotel room, and this is where the fake sun remains from 1 in the afternoon is what you're looking at right now until after 6 p.m. The fake sun remains here in alignment to my hotel window. And that's exclusive. There's no sun over the SoFi Stadium, in other words, in Inglewood, while the documentation is that it's remaining here. That's letting you know what with these demons who I'm documenting, group stalking, pacing in and out. The mentally unwell, sex offenders, domestic terrorists that are hostile to constitutional rights have no business being a part of any fire department. They cannot be trusted, and they're fully engaged in public corruption. And they're also engaged in manufacturing emergencies regarding the fake sun, used as an explanation regarding the annual fires in California, and they're making a lot of money. The demons who are the people of the state are setting those fires, engaging in fraudulent insurance practices. This is all that's going to all the implications regarding what I'm exposing and what demons are engaging in the state of California. All they're doing is putting on uniforms, being employed by fire departments while Satan's system of surveillance is underway. And it's a violent sex offense. It's currently, again, 1:53 p.m. This is impossible light activity. And it also does not coexist with the sun being over the hallway window in that direction, facing that direction. It's exclusive. Remember, my hotel room is moving away from the side of the building. So you're necessarily engaged in real-time movement. These are the idiots that are stalking under a fake sun. Holiday Inn is going to compensate. Their demons are, the housekeepers are demons, the patrons are demons, the employees, the supervisors, the managers, they're all demons. That's what makes up the state of California. All I'm doing is showing the capitalistic means whereby sacrificing American citizens is underway, and it's unconstitutional and it's criminal. And I'm going to prosecute civilly and criminally the entire state of California. Again, it is currently 1:54 p.m. This is P.O.C. And here's the evidence again of the demonic. Here's the impossible light activity above my head, having nothing to do with sunlight. That's a demon. A white woman stalking a black woman. That's what she doesn't want you to know. You know that she's a demon. She's a sex offender also. She's a closeted psychopath as well. This is everything you know based on their pattern of conduct. And the likes of that is what is employing CAL FIRE fire departments. That's a scientific phenomenon. It has nothing to do with sunlight. And only a psychopath, a mentally ill psychopath, looks to the left and the right while they're listening to everything you're saying about them. They're engaged in federal stalking. And to do so in the specific environment reveals mental illness, not innocence or ignorance. That's what Satan is engaging in, using bodies, their vessels. Satan is using people like horse. Okay, using their bodies. This is a demon that's engaging in surveillance and openly. You're going to prosecute every police department, sheriff's department, fire department as they're engaging in the POC with them. Okay, currently again, capturing impossible light activity, capturing the light source, the duration of time maintaining at the same environment. That's the conclusive prosecution of the people of the state and the state of California, because you're prosecuting the state when you're documenting the people of the state who are group stalking. And group stalking is demonic. POC.